Hey everybody, this should be my last episode, not on camera again. I should be having everything sorted out. My set's all ready to go. I'm just trying to figure out if I can fix that little blue line that's on my camera. If not, well, we're gonna have to deal with that one. And or I'll have to film on my phone. So, one of the two. Uh, but either way, this episode is the Chiefs, the Chargers, and the Rams. So this is gonna be a pretty nice one. A lot of blue in this episode. A lot of yellow. As you'll definitely see on one of these jerseys, you'll definitely see a lot of yellow. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with these guys. Very hard to do the Chiefs, I found, and I'll get more into that. But very simple jersey. They always really had like a two-stripe system, and very simple. Kind of hard to expand upon that. It's very nice. So, like I said in the actual video, you'll understand more. The Chargers were quite a bit of fun, and the Rams themselves as well were very fun as well. Especially their new logo. That was fun to figure out how to work around. So, uh, let's just get on to Kansas City. All right, here we are with the Chiefs. Like I said, in my intro, very hard to do something for the Chiefs. Their current jersey design is pretty nice, to be honest. Very simple, but very nice. So I did try to do something a little different with that center stripe across. It doesn't exactly line up with the sleeves, I know, but it shouldn't, because then it would be off center with the number, and then it's a whole thing. There's a whole reason I did this. But basically, how I should explain it is I didn't want to stray away too far from the current Chiefs design. I know I haven't really done that much with the NFL series as of late, but there is a good reason for that. Mainly that the NFL is very hard to redesign. There's not much in the way of logos. There's not much in the way of colors or jersey space. I'm currently right now, actually, as I'm recording this, I'm currently designing the NBA jerseys for my next series. And that one is let's just say it's kind of hard to do as well, but the logos are a lot more bold in some aspects. Like the Dallas Mavericks have one of the biggest and most bold logos you can fit on a jersey, especially of that size. And as little as I'm following the NFL's rules, I think I'm absolutely not, I don't know a single NBA jersey rule, and it's allowing me to have so much creative freedom and fun. And you'll see that when I get there. But basically, with the Chiefs, I didn't want to change anything really because I really like the current Chiefs jersey. So I added this 2-to-1 white stripe with a yellow accent stripe in the center of it on both sleeves and the chest. And I threw the Chiefs logo on the sleeves. One of them is actually facing the wrong way, technically, the arrowhead at least, but it looked weird with the arrowhead facing the proper way, so I turned it around on the left sleeve there, which is on the right of the screen for you guys. The number I find is perfect placement. Maybe I would have changed the accent color on the dark jersey just because the white blends in a little too well to the background white, and the yellow doesn't really help it stand out too much. But honestly, great jersey. The little trim at the bottom is yellow as well, if that matters to you. And then on the white jersey, you can really see what I did with the collar there with the triple stripe, the thin accent stripes on either side, and the thicker yellow in the middle. I find this one has the nicer striping, even though it's the exact same pattern like I've been doing. The dark and white are basically just the exact same. But the striping pattern looks better with this one with the red and the yellow. The number stands out just that little bit more. The Chiefs logo, however, I would change on this one to be red just because the yellow does not stand out very well on its own. The logo still backwards on the left arm there. But again, I think the red stands out way more than the white does. It's weird that white on red doesn't stand out nearly as well as red on white. But like, you want case in point, look at the numbers on the shoulders. Yes, the white numbers on the red jersey stand out, but the red numbers on the white jersey stand out more. So I don't really know what to do about that one, but we'll just move forward. Here we are with the Chargers. Now, this is one that's very different, I find. It's I I wanted to do exactly what the Chargers have, since their logo is that curve. I was like, man, that would fit perfectly right between the shoulder and the sleeve. That's what they currently do. So I couldn't do that, and I was very upset. So I did something a lot bolder than that, I think. I was like, hey, you know what? If they want to have their logo on their shoulder and not allow me to do that, well, fine. So I basically just went, what if I make that logo 10 times bigger and fill out from the base of the jersey all the way around? And that's what I did. And honestly, I kind of like it. It stands out. It's different from anything they would ever do, and it looks good. So technically, this is the only jersey to not at all feature their actual logo. It features their nameplate, which you can see at the top where it says Chargers. It features that 3 times, one on each sleeve, and of course in the chest where I've been keeping the other ones. Now, you may be like, hey, why would you do that? Why include it if you have the big charge, like the lightning bolt, the charge on the center of the jersey? And I was like, because I wanted to. I didn't really break my rules that I set in place that the logo had to be on the sleeves too much, so I did that, and I think it looks fine, especially on the white one. You can actually read the word mark a little better. But to be honest, I love this logo, love this jersey, love everything about it. The white one, honestly, is incredible. The way the white stands out against the yellow with the dark blue and the white blue accents. This team knows how to choose a yellow. I find it's a very nice, bright kind of goldy yellow. It stands out even on white. It stands out on the blue. They also have a fantastic blue, by the way. Like, oh my god. And yeah, it's just absolutely beautiful coloring. I love the collar on this one as well. That how the blue falls right up until that little accent stripe on the edge. Same with the white, goes all the way up. The dark blue numbers on the shoulders stick through on both jerseys, and the yellow number as well, actually. So basically everything stays the same except for the light blue turns to white, except for in the lightning bolt. So I'm very proud of these ones, and we'll move on and talk about the Rams next. So here's the thing. The yellow one, absolutely fantastic. The white one looks like he peed himself. So that's definitely something I would change. Sorry for sniffling so much in the last few videos. I think I'm very stuffy. I'm recording these at like 8 in the morning. I had just woken up, so if my voice sounds a little different and I keep sniffling, it's because I'm really stuffy and I'm kind of tired. But basically, this dark jersey is absolutely fantastic. From top to bottom, this dark jersey is beautiful. The yellow gradient into the white. I would imagine white pants as well, just to continue that motif. And then like yellow cleats or whatever cleat you guys want the player wants to wear. Let them have some creativity. Because I know a guy got sued for wearing green and red cleats on Christmas, or not sued, fined or whatever. The NFL has some ridiculously strict rules on footwear, and it makes no sense. No sense whatsoever. It's like because it's not even like you have to wear the sponsor's footwear. It's like no, you have to wear NFL approved footwear, which is like Adidas, Nike, Under Armour, and like whatever else. But you're getting fined for wearing an approved pair just because it's not your team's color. I don't know. Either way, I imagine the full uniform for this jersey. Sorry, I keep going on little tangents like that. I imagine this jersey, or this full uniform, a yellow helmet, and it would gradient down to when it goes down to the white jersey on the white, or from the yellow to the white on the jersey. I would imagine then white pants, white socks with little yellow pieces, but nothing too much. And I think it honestly looks great. The blue numbers, the blue logo look great. But when you look at that white one, come on, admit it. It looks like he peed himself. It looks like he took a white jersey and soiled himself, and now it's just climbing its way up his jersey. I know it wouldn't look too bad with the actual uniform, but like right now, just off it, it looks weird. I think once the yellow pants are there, you would understand. Oh, although maybe it would look like he peed himself more. Like, I'm not too sure about that. Um, but again, the logo and the numbers, everything, they fit super well in this jersey. So I don't. This is a big loss for me. I maybe should have done like white to blue with yellow numbers and logos and accents and whatnot. Like a white to blue, I think would look a lot better as the white version. So next time, I will definitely be doing that. But until then, we're left with this really nice dark jersey and the PP white jersey. So uh, let's go right to the outro. All right, and that was the Rams. So thank you so much for tuning into this episode. Again, I had a ton of fun with these ones, although very simple for Kansas City, and then I went a lot bolder for the Chargers. And like I said, I have some issues with the Rams, but very nice dark jersey for the Rams as well. I'm starting to realize maybe I should have done a alternate jersey as well, just to change it up. These videos go by very quickly. I find there's not much in the way of negatives without that alternate, because usually the alternate is where I have a lot of my issues with the teams. But since I'm designing basically the identical jersey, there is some things that change from the dark to light, like especially on the Rams jersey, as you saw, it went from looking like this cool yellow to white gradient to this white jersey that this dude looks like he absolutely made a mess in his pants. Like, he just absolutely could not hold, and he had to go to the bathroom, and he peed himself, and it just looks like a whole thing. I really like the dark version, but again, I'll probably end up changing how that's done in the in the next time I do the NFL, and probably the next time I tackle the NFL, I'll do an alternate as well. So thanks for tuning in, and until next time, have a great one, and stay positive.